prophecy is the human-alien hybrid question. And in that word, the Lord mentioned that the Greys take genetic material. They are interested in genetic material from people. This is sperm from men and eggs from women. And they take that and they mix it with themselves. And then they implant those embryos back into women. Please listen carefully. You might have even seen this in movies if you're one of those who's out there watching these types of movies, because I know that this information is clearly put in front of people. God is always talking about it. I do not have to go out and search for it. He is always saying that this information is put before people, but they watch it as entertainment because they think that nothing on TV could possibly be true. And yet nothing could be further from the truth. So these aliens take genetic material, and yet they do not sleep with people. They are simply interested in using our genetic data to multiply themselves and to fine-tune the process of trying to make all their gifts, all their supernatural ability to talk with the mind without speaking and things like that. They want to make better and better and better versions of themselves by mixing us with them, but they are not interested in actually physically touching the female or physically touching the male, because gray aliens actually see us as very inferior, foul, and dirty, which is why they have no problem just using us for a food source. So these things are satanic. And if anyone has a viewpoint that, no, she's wrong, they're a helper, they're this or that, just understand that the Lord says that when these snake-based, crocodile-based, reptile-based creatures formed by Satan come among us, we will have ample opportunities to revise how we think about them and how we see them. They mind control people and they do horrible things to people, and then they blank people's minds and send them back to their homes with them unable to tell what has happened to them. And there is a prophecy, I will remember the name of it and I will link it in the comments, where God showed me that after being abducted, so after people are taken and then they come back, the Lord showed me that these people go through emotional torment. So they go through a very horrible time because the information is taken away from their conscious mind. What happened to them? But then they come. Aliens are cruel and manipulative. We are to investigate the matter thoroughly. And if it can be proved that someone in our midst has done this, excuse me, please. I noted under this prophecy that we no longer stone people to death, but because in the Christian community, this type of stuff is touched on next to never. So the Christian community himself. So we are a Christ-made organism. God made man. There's our story in the Bible, but then there's a secondary story in the Bible that you can find in Genesis 6. And the creatures that stem from that story call themselves many different things. And one of the ones that we will be looking at in this word is aliens. And so I said that, alien channels, alien movies, alien documentaries are not fun for me because, first of all, I know it's true. A lot of people approach this type of stuff, this type of channel. They'll be thinking, what is this person talking about? There's no such thing as aliens and everything, and someone to show a higher knowledge, and they're demons and whatever. And it really doesn't matter, because a lot of people that we can perceive with the eyes, but wake up and know that there is a complete other life. So this is not even a download person. This is the fact that there is a complete other world. Humanity, that you live ignorant of this world at your peril. I didn't say that at your harm. I said at your peril, which means that you put your very life and the lives of those you love in jeopardy by remaining ignorant of this. And then another reason that I do not enjoy alien information, which is starting to increase out there, is because not only do people still argue about, is it true or is it not true? It is true. But then a lot of information is left out. So people are always talking about how they're going to come and share information, and they're always talking about how they're going to come and be a blessing and be part of what causes humanity to ascend out of humanity's bare